You've been told the world is fair, that hard work always wins, that good people always rise. But Machiavelli would laugh at that. He saw the world not as it should be, but as it is, raw, brutal, and ruled by those who understand perception, fear, and control. Niccolò Machiavelli didn't teach evil. He taught survival. He didn't promote deception, he exposed it. He warned us, if you don't understand the game of power, you'll be used by someone who does. In his masterpiece, The Prince, he didn't write a fantasy for idealists. He wrote a manual for realists, for people who want to win, not dream. He said, "A wise ruler cannot and should not keep his word when it is no longer to his advantage." Not because he hated morality, but because he understood the battlefield. Everyone lies. Everyone plays a role. If you don't adapt, you fall. In Machiavelli's world, trust is a currency, and the rich are those who know when to spend it and when to fake it. He believed people don't want the truth. They want comfort. They want security. They want someone to tell them everything will be okay, even if it's a lie. So what's the strategy? Control the narrative. Craft your image. Become who they want you to be while staying who you really are underneath. Appear generous. Act humble. Smile in public. But behind the scenes, move with precision. That's how real power operates. Machiavelli said, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." Why? Because love is unstable. It changes. But fear stays. Fear makes people hesitate. And hesitation gives you power. And never show your full strength. Appear weaker than you are, so when you strike, it shocks the world. That's what powerful people do. They don't beg. They position. They let others underestimate them and then use it to dominate. And remember this, people believe what they see, not what is. So show them what they want. Give them a symbol, a myth, an image, and control it. Machiavelli saw leaders fall because they tried to be loved. But those who understood fear, timing, and illusion, they ruled. In today's world, the same rules apply. The CEO who smiles on camera while cutting thousands of jobs. The politician who preaches unity while dividing behind closed doors. The influencer who sells dreams they don't believe in. They're all students of Machiavelli, even if they've never read his book. You don't have to be evil to win, but you do have to be strategic, cold when necessary, charming when useful, invisible when wise. This isn't a game for the honest, it's a game for the aware. So what will you do? Will you keep playing fair in a world that rewards manipulation? Or will you learn the rules and play to win? This is your wake-up call. Study power, understand people, control perception. Because if you don't, someone else will control you. Watch until the end, then watch it again. Not because it's entertainment, because it's a strategy. And in a ruthless world, only the ruthless rise. Everyone wants to be rich, but very few understand what wealth really is. Machiavelli would laugh at those chasing money directly, because true riches come to those who chase control. Control of minds, control of emotion, control of perception. He would say, if you can shape what people want, you'll never need to sell anything. They'll offer you everything. The Machiavellian path to wealth isn't about luck. It's about building leverage. Information, influence, access, these are the currencies of true power. You don't need to own the gold if you control the men who guard it. Don't aim to be liked. Aim to be needed. Because when you're needed, the world moves to keep you in place. Machiavelli observed that people don't follow truth. They follow symbols, voices, confidence. So he would teach you this. Don't sell reality, sell the feeling of certainty. Make people feel safe, smart, and special when they're near you. That's how you build loyalty without ever asking for it. Power is not taken. It's drawn in. The rich don't force people to follow them. They create gravity. They become the center of movement. Not by shouting, but by becoming the only option people trust. Machiavelli would call that elegant domination. So if you want to be rich, stop thinking like a worker. Start thinking like a kingmaker. Control the choices. Control the outcomes. Control how others see the world, and you'll never run out of money again.